Yeah, back once again, Trey, with another Fish Out of Water request reaction. I appreciate y'all being here with me, but you know what we're here for, the music. Let's get to
Still working, still waking up looking for real purpose. Still trying to figure out what it's gonna take. Still trying to find connection with some real surface level types. Back when I was young, I used to pedal bikes. Now I'm riding cross country, doing several nights. In and out the sprinter van, pull up, get the levels right. Get a bite to eat, do the show, and then we settle like what could be a better life. But I'm still staring at the ceiling in my bed at night. Think about what I don't got yet, why I'm not high yet. Why the last project was something that I thought would make me something that I'm not yet. It's all a work in progress, that's what they tell me, and I respond with I guess. I've been wanting to get something off my chest, but it's not time yet, it might never be time.
Might not.
My kid won't get no screen time, at least it's what I'd like to think. Cause my childhood was filled with tree climbs and oatmeal cream pies and looking at the street signs.
Thanks, mine too.
I guess that he gon' be fine, or she will. I just feel like it's hard to be thrilled in times like this, when our hands can't keep still. And if it's not Insta, then it's emails. It's beauty in the details, so I'ma try my best to pay attention to them. Spend your day with this and it can get you through it. I ain't seen an institute since I ended schooling. Used to hate it, now my dreams take place in it. Sunshine through the blinds till I wake in it. I just got done stretching like the 8th inning. Now it's time to get something for the day's finished.
Like that. Okay. Just got done stretching like the 8th inning. Okay. It's a good one.
I got well wishes in my cell phone from my classmates that let themselves go. Well aware that I'm well known. Know we had a stretch of time between us that you felt close to me, but it's been a minute since.
Breaking that
Did I change it? Did they rob me of my innocence? Inner city kids I grew up with, we had some differences, but inside gymnasiums it's almost like they didn't exist. Time's ticking, my mom's 50. Told me that she been thinking about spending time different. It's more precious. What if I took the same method at 21 and the doc did it? Sometimes I feel like I'm tripping for dipping out of town with my pops living still. Palms itching, but this money has not been a drill. Ain't no pattern to the way I tend to feel. It's all over the place. I'ma lower the shades and sleep in. I ran into.
Did he say ain't no penitent? Oh, how? Come on, you were doing so well. You were doing so well. Penitent. You were doing so well.
Palms itching, but this money has not been a drill. Ain't no pattern to the way I tend to feel.
Oh, ain't no pattern to the way I tend to feel. Okay. You know, I'm thinking like the Paddington Bear. Okay, I got you. I was thinking like that. Like, I know you ain't trying to make a bar out of the Paddington Bear, but ain't no pattern to how I feel. Got you.
Been out of town with my pops living still. Palms itching, but this money has not been a drill. Ain't no pattern to the way I tend to feel. It's all over the place. I'ma lower the shades and sleep in. I ran into a kid I grew up with. He shook my hand and told me no one thought you'd do this shit. I can't relate, but see I understand. Cause when they hear me now compared to back then, it's like, who is this? Don't know if I changed, but the music did. In my old shit, I used to just admit things. Now I sit around and wonder, is that something you admit? Cause when I hear it, all I do is cringe. I guess I did change. 2 years in ATL. Before I moved, I had never got drunk. Now I'm getting towed up like a ACL. Meeting people that my friends idolize, that they only ever get a chance to see on ATL. Artists that they playing through a JBL. In somebody's basement, smoking, getting wasted. Something in the air and I could taste it. 2018, I couldn't be on my own. Every night I call a girl and fall asleep on the phone. I guess it was how I cope with leaving from home. Discipline, I gotta keep it controlled. It gets more difficult to rap every day, cause there's less and less things that feel like worth saying. Nothing is for sure except life sure ends. I tried to keep that in mind, but it's not working.
Keep bringing in that sex. Keep bringing in that sex. So this must have been like after was popping. This must have been after was popping because he sound like, okay, I got to the dream, I got to the job that I wanted, but now it's like it's not all what I thought it would be. In most cases, if you talk to most artists, and I have talked to a few artists, it's always the dream in their head is not the dream that they live in. And it sounds like he at this crossroad right here on these two songs. It sounds like he just at that crossroad. He getting homesick. He outgrew his friends that he grew up with. He's out of ideas to rap about. The shit that he was rapping about don't seem like he want to rap about it no more. So he's going through growing pains, basically. He's a young man that, okay, I made it. Now what? What's next? Now, is this before Loving Me or is this after Loving Me? Because you say this is early. So or is this before What's Poppin' or after What's Poppin'? Because if he went to making Loving Me in that song that sampled Fergie after this, he just said he had write songs that made him cringe. You should have cringed off of those songs. But then you can't cringe off of those songs because it got you paid. So I get it. He is also signed to a major, so he got to get paid because you got to recoup that money that they gave you. Yeah, it's a wild situation to be in. But I didn't know you did this, so you are one of those that can play around with the radio singles and the streaming singles, but you got a sharp pen that can also get on the grown man bars and the self introspective. I didn't know you had this side. I only see the radio singles and the things that the girls post on their IG in the background. Or the young white kids, like, they don't listen. I ain't never seen a young white kid listen to this. They always listening to the hyped music. But this is alright. I'm not mad at you. You haven't won me over, but you won my respect. You do have it in you. You're a major label artist. You gotta recoup. I get it.